channel, and I'm just going to start off with some setting spray by MAC, and then going in with lotions, the Jergens one. I always use this every day, and I just go ahead and rub that all over my face. Keep on spreading it, and then I even do it on my ears and neck, anywhere, so I don't get dry throughout the day. And then going in with a spoolie and just combing out my eyebrows and trying to get all the hairs as straight as possible. Then going in with the Anastasia, I think this is the powder Dipbrow one, and I only use this for the inner part of my eyebrows. And the brush I'm using is from MAC as well. I only use this in the inner part of my eyebrows just because I want it to give the effect of having a lighter inner part for my eyebrows. So I go in with a lighter shade of the powder. Sorry, I'm very sick, guys. Just trying to get this video done for you guys so you guys can enjoy it. Then going in with the actual pomade. This is in the shade Chocolate by Anastasia, and I use this for the outer sides of my eyebrows. Oh my goodness, if I could talk. Jeez. And now that I realize this is actually the first time I'm doing my eyebrows on camera, so I hope you guys enjoy. I know a lot of you have been asking for me to do my eyebrows and how to do my lashes on camera, but I know I didn't do my lashes on this video, but hopefully I will get that up soon. But this is my eyebrow routine, and I'm still going in with the Pomade Dipbrow for my next eyebrow. And I just go ahead and follow the shape that I already have for my eyebrows, just trying to fade it in with the other powder that I used before. Then I'm going in with my favorite concealer. I actually get this from Walmart, and the brand is Hard Candy. I recommend this to everyone. I love this concealer so much. I use it for my cut creases, underneath my brows, etc. I just use it for everything. And it's super cheap and affordable at Walmart. I think it's only at Walmart because that's the only drugstore I could ever find it at. And it's super cheap and affordable. Oh, someone is blowing my phone. And then I just go in and just cover any of my little hairs underneath my eyebrows. And this is perfect to use with this type of concealer and this brush. And then I'm just going ahead and cleaning up my brows on top. And then for this part, what I do with the concealer is just drag it down towards my eyelids, just so it's not as thick as it is underneath my eyebrows. And just to go ahead and blend it too, just because this concealer is very thick, so I find this more convenient to just go ahead and blend out. And this is actually a paintbrush, guys. This is not even a makeup brush, but I just go ahead and use this anyways, just to blend it out. It works very good, I promise. You want to blend, 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 and just go ahead and blend. Just blending all of that in, so no harsh lines, and so you don't have to see it underneath your eyebrows. So go ahead and blend, girl. Then I'm going in with my eyelids. So what I'm going to use for this, what I start off with, the primer, is the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I just go ahead and spread that all over my eyelids. Then I'm actually going to go in with my favorite palette, which is the Coastal Scents ones, because it literally has every single color you need. I did this face actually because one of the colors came out, and I was so Oh, it just fell everywhere all over me because it's so pigmented, so it was just all over my legs. This is the Carli Bybel palette, so I'm just going in with the first shade. I love this shade as a transition color because it's like that banana, peachy, tannish shade, whatever you want to call it. And I just always go ahead and use this for my crease. And then I go ahead and blend my concealer again so there's no harsh lines. I just go ahead and start off with the crease, and then I go in with the Coastal Scents palette. And I'm trying to go in with more darker shades to transition with. And just going in, like I'm trying to figure out what I want with the look too. I wanted to go in with a pinky shade, and then I go ahead and just drag it underneath my brow just so I could give it the effect of the crease. So I could cut it underneath with concealer later on, but I always have to drag it out underneath my brow just so I could give it that figure that I want and to see how I want it to look like later on. And I'm just going in and grabbing that concealer again that I used for my eyebrows. I'm just using a brush that has a straight edge on top of it, so it just gives me an easier way to cut my crease. And I just go ahead and blend it all over my eyelid too, so there's no harsh lines when you do cut your crease. And I'm just going ahead and doing that to the other eye. I'm doing this more in a slow motion because I figured out that the camera didn't get my right eye at all in this video, so I'm just going ahead and showing you my left eye, the whole entire thing, how I cut my crease, and trying to figure out how I get it exactly the same as the other eye. I'm just cutting the crease and I'm trying to blend it and just going ahead and using it all over my lid as well, because later on we are going to use another palette to just go ahead and cover that up later. Then we're going back in with the Carli Bybel palette, and then we're going back in with the same exact shade because I love it that much. And we're gonna go ahead and use that all over the eyelid. I didn't want to put any color on the eyelid because I know we're going to be using a bunch of bright colors today, so I didn't want to go ahead and add more color to make it look more stand outy-ish. I don't know the word for it, but I liked how it was just like the pink, and then we're going to go ahead and put blue in with it later. But we want to go ahead and just clear out the excess, and right here we're going in with a blue shade once again with the Coastal Scents palette. I love this palette so much, so many different colors that you could use, and we are using this in the crease. You can be as messy as you can with this because you could always go back and use concealer to go clean it up. See right here, we're going back in with the concealer just to clean up harsh lines and to make it on point and make it match the other eye. Right here, I'm going in with lashes. I just realized that my camera didn't get any footage of me doing my lashes, so sorry about that, guys. I will try to get that in the next video I am doing. And these are Ardell lashes. I only use Ardell lashes. And I try to get the double up lashes, which are my favorite for big looks like this. And I love these so much. So much. And they're affordable and cheap. I always get them at Sally's Beauty Supplies or Ulta. And then I am going in with my favorite foundation, which is the It Cosmetics. I am in the shade medium. I go ahead and put this all over my face. just dab it in with my finger. I first pump it. It's a full-on pump. It's $30, and I just pump it onto my hand, and then I grab the excess off my hand and put it all over my face. This is my baby sister. I went ahead and told her to go damp my beauty blender. And me just making weird faces waiting for her. And a little bit dancing. But I just started using the bigger one of the It Cosmetics because I loved it so much. I only started using like the tinier ones of it. That's what the manager at Ulta recommended me, just because I just started using that foundation and wanted to see how it would work out for me, and I loved it so much. So I started moving up to the $30 ones. The smaller one was $15. Then with this is going back in with the concealer, and I didn't get the footage of me doing my foundation, but then I'm just going ahead and setting that with, what did I use? I think it was the Anastasia one. I'm just going ahead and using that banana powder to just set it. And then I'm using the contouring brush that I used. I forgot which brush this was, but I will go ahead and link it down below in the description box. And I just go ahead and carve my cheekbones, and then go ahead and blend it out so there's no harsh lines as well. And for the false freckles that I'm using is, well, the colors that I've been using was the Morphe palette. I forgot which palette this was. Oh my goodness, I will link this down below. I'm so sorry, guys. But I used the darkest brown shade in the palette, and you go ahead and just put it wherever on my face. I usually like it near my nose and underneath my eyes is where I try to place it. And this is my first time actually doing this, and I fell in love with how it looked on me. And I go in with the Better Than Sex mascara and just try to blend in my lashes with the false lashes. Then go ahead and do another coat just so it can be very blended. This is the gel I used for my eyebrows. I will go ahead and link it down in the description box below. I also forgot the name of this, of course, but I go ahead and try to use as much as I can on my eyebrows so they stay straight all day, and this will make them last even longer throughout the day as well. Then going back in with the setting spray from MAC right before I put on that highlighter. Go ahead and make it dry and just and the highlighter that I'm actually using today is by the Carli Bybel palette. I love this palette so much. I already hit pan in the second color, and I'm almost hitting pan in like the purplish color because I love it that much. Because it's not too much of a highlight, and it's just perfect for throughout the day. It's not too blinding, which I like for work because I went to work right after this, and it's just perfect and affordable. And I just go ahead and put it on my nose as well, and on my cupid's bow, and on my chin. And this is my favorite lipstick that I love from MAC. It's called Stripdown from MAC. It's a perfect shade for anyone, and I just go ahead and I kind of overline my lips, not really. I just try to make them look more fuller, but I just go ahead and just line my lips. I use this all over my lips. It's just my favorite color. I'm just going to go ahead and end it right here, guys. Thanks for watching so much, and I'll be back with another video soon. Thanks!